Hey everyone, it's November 21st, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share it with Costa Rican murderer Beltrán Dalay Cortés Carvajal, who murdered 4 victims in the 1930s, and that is him right up there. Cortés was born in 1908, the youngest of 18 children in his family. He grew up poor, as one would expect with that many children, and as a young boy, a heavy door accidentally fell on him, leaving him with permanent scarring, a broken arm that never healed correctly, and a head wound that may have caused a brain injury. Cortés only finished the first few years of school before being forced to work on a farm, and he never married or had children of his own. In 1928, he had 3 surgeries by a pair of doctors to attempt to fix his arm that was broken years prior. They were famous across the country, being the first Costa Ricans to perform surgeries. The doctors installed a metal plate in his arm, but it didn't solve the problem and had to be removed. At this point, he was diagnosed with an unconsolidated humerus due to syphilis. Apparently, that disease can cause issues with your bones. Who knew? He was able to get hired as a police officer, however, and while on duty in 1934, he killed his partner, for which he was sent to prison for 5 years. I've been unable to find out a motive for this incident. He performed manual labor while incarcerated to get years taken off his sentence. When he was released, he began peddling trinkets in the streets of Santa Barbara in the district of Heredia. Cortés was obsessed with the failed surgeries he had years earlier and went to see lawyers and doctors in an attempt to sue the surgeons for malpractice. He threatened the 2 doctors numerous times, and his mother, with whom he lived, tried to get him committed to an asylum because she thought he was dangerous. In 1938, he purchased a gun from a police officer, a former colleague, and went to the home of one of the doctors. By this time, the doctor was so well regarded and beloved that he was considered to be a lock to be elected president in 1940, so he was sort of the opposite of Dr. Oz. When his maid opened the door, Cortés ran in and shot the doctor 3 times. He then went to the home of the other surgeon, who had just heard news of the murder of his partner on the radio and was leaving to go to the scene of the first crime. Cortés shot him at his front gate and fled, also shooting a Canadian citizen dead who happened to be there and injuring 2 others during his escape. He was quickly caught by police and in 1939 was sentenced to the prison of San Lucas Island for an indefinite stay. The president of Costa Rica ordered a special cell to be built to house Cortés, which allowed visitors to the prison to see him. Tourists flocked to the island to gawk at the most notorious criminal in all of Costa Rica. Cortés was released after 32 years behind bars and died of prostate cancer at his sister's house in 1984. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Beltrán Dalay Cortés Carvajal, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.